paint pears from life. And these pears are getting super soft, so they're gonna like probably melt into little mush piles any minute now. And makes me wonder. I mean, how did those guys in the Renaissance manage to paint all that fruit? Either I guess they were really fast, or it's a big subject of contemplation I have. Anyway, I just went to Michael's yesterday. Got some oil paints that were missing from my oil painting supplies. Burnt umber. I was always missing burnt umber, so I got burnt umber and raw umber, and we're gonna start oil painting for a real time painting any minute now. So my Hansa yellow, which is the only thing that looks like a lemon yellow or anything close. This is like the last little thing of Hansa yellow I have in the watercolor supply. This is all my big fat Daniel Smith watercolors. Anyway, gonna have to do something about that lack of yellow. Yellow being my favorite color, and luckily for us, these pears, like over the last several days while we're painting them, have getting redder and redder, really. So anyway, I'm just trying to. We gotta hurry up and finish the pears. They're getting very overripe, and so I'm trying to add some yellow here. This is more like a yellow green up there, and this was this edge presented a challenge because it really looks like it's behind this pear, so that's a something that happened in the course of this painting. I think I'm going to see about just getting a yellow leaning highlight right there. So you put this paint there. Now I'm going to see about just blot it up, see if we can get a highlight that is more yellow than what we have now. Here I'm just rubbing the hello. Thank you very much. I don't know what to put here. I appreciate you stopping by. So here I'm just rubbing yellow paint here because of this. Let's see if we can get the subject in the frame here, maybe. Okay. Well, I mean, you're looking at a different angle than me. That's something we're going to fix down the road. But anyway, I'm just trying to get a highlight here, and instead of normally I would put like just water to get a highlight and then blot it up, but I want this highlight to lean into yellow, so I'm using yellow paint, and let's see if that's going to, so we do have kind of a highlight there. I don't know if we're really getting all that much yellow. I'll try just one more time, and I think I'll go just slightly higher too, because okay, that's good. So I guess here we pretty much have a kind of sort of yellow leaning, and then let's see. Okay, so just come down here. We're gonna fill this big white area. You leave these white areas in, but over time we have to put some paint in there. So let's see. And we're really getting a lot of it's really changing color of the pears. They started out like practically a fluorescent yellow, and now as they age, they're getting more and more red. So this is an issue here that is the this appears to be in front just because of the combination of colors there. I'm going to see about painting a cool gray in the back. So let's see what we got here. We're mixing, here we got some blue, and what is this one? Okay. Alright, let's just see if we can't get a better, this is a rough area for a background. I don't even know if this would be the right brush to be using for that because, okay, well, let's see if that goes anywhere. Okay, now we've got to diffuse this into nothing if possible. So putting some water here. Now let's just try to get this to kind of, you know, to slink into the background. And that's looking okay, and we are leaning green in this, which is, I don't know if that's a good thing, but I know I'm going to try to go hug this stem. I'm going to pretend that stem is actually, you can see I left that little white streak there, and this is why we leave these white areas, because you can see that as we go over, having these little white spots here is definitely helping us, not hurting us. And then I don't know if this, you know, having this go into green is such a great idea, but we're just gonna see about, like, if that could just disappear. All right, it looks pretty good. I mean, it's weird, that green, but maybe when, you know, uh, this painting here, where is that? This painting here looked like complete crap when I finished it. That was about 3 or 4 days ago. Now it looks half decent. So, you know, the same thing might happen with this. This background, I hate it. The way it goes around like that, it looks so ridiculous. But, you know, if it's anything like this painting, which I thought was just gruesome, then, you know, we got it made, right? These shadows, actually, we got the, as a reference, we have, oh, I gotta see, no. Well, I can't turn that as plugged into the computer, which is shut down. Anyway, so how about if we just take this little brush here and try to pull this a little bit down. This was supposed to be a fast and loose painting, and so if you see what I'm doing right here, I think we could agree this is anything but fast and loose, but it is what it is. So I'm just trying to make this connection a little bit less. Let's see if I get, oh, I guess it's this color here. See if we can. And, you know, there is kind of a dark line right there. I'm reluctant to, you know, do that, but let's see what that does. We just make this line. I really am not a big believer in any lines in a watercolor, and so doing a line here is goes against my intuition, but we do have a problem with this area, so let's just see. We're trying to make this other pear look like it's in front. Now I want to get into a darker gray here. Let's just go, I guess we'll see about down here. Can we come up here and say we're connecting as we attempt to make the front pear look like it's in the front? Here we really need a hard lean into red right there. Let's see. Later when this dries, I'm going to try to take out a lot of that color that's right there, the red. So let's see. I mean, that looks okay. This. And this is not really looking so great down here. Let's see if we can just, yeah, that's maybe a little better. And while we're at it, let's reinforce this shadow right here. Anyway, well, this that far looks good. Um, you're very talented. Keep it up. Thanks so much. And hey, Queen Corgi, thanks for stopping by. Look, 4 thumbs up. Wow, that's fantastic. Thanks to everybody. And get caught up on these comments. Okay. I appreciate all those compliments. And hope everyone is enjoying. You know what's weird is this shadow, and then there's no shadow over there. I think we should consider getting some a similar tone over on this side. We'll worry about the bottom. It's not going to match the bottom if we keep going with this kind of tone. But that right there looks good. So let's just see if we can. I don't know. Number one, remember what color that is. I believe it was maybe this right here. And then we had mixed it with a little bit of this gray that leans green. And so that's probably a similar color. And this should actually be light here. I mean, that's one of the lighter areas, but let's just see if we can go here, and we do want to better define this edge. So let's see, let's try that. Now to just make the brush damp, and let's see if we can just spread this around a little bit. Okay. And you know, I like these little white things we got in there. It'd be good if we could have something like that happening. Let's go up here. And if we really want to leave this white, I guess we kind of do. So here we're on cotton paper. You know, this painting here we did on wood pulp paper, and that's why the background looks so weird, because you know, with cotton paper we can get away with what we're doing here, which is you know, taking our time and painting the background. With the wood pulp paper, it's not gonna, it doesn't behave this way, and it's really not so great. And I did leave a lot of white, you know, negative space there, which I don't know if that's good or bad, but I think it's better to err on the side of leave the white areas. And again, the background really is looking ridiculous, but you know, this part looks a lot better than this part, that's for sure. Yes, cotton paper is the best paper to use for watercolor, because it just behaves very differently. You know, see if I got any examples of If you look at most of my videos, there's a lot of talk about, why it's doing this and that because it's either wood pulp paper or it's not. So I don't have any glaring examples right in front of me. But, I mean, look how much that wrinkled. That's number one. It's cotton paper shouldn't really wrinkle like this. I think this is like the same weight. I think it's 140 pound, just like this, but wrinkles more. Let me see if this is. Oh, that's cotton paper. Well, I don't have any examples around. Oh, this is wood pulp paper, and where is some examples of. Hmm. If you paint with pretty dry uh, dry paint watercolor, well, I guess the best example is right there, this area here. That's like uh, the uh, what do you call it? I can't think of the word, but it's because it's wood pulp hair. That background is looking good now in the back. We need to get the front to look that good. I am going to take the same gray leaning into blue and a hint of green, and I'm going to add just a little bit of warmth. I see this kind of red here, just got a touch of warmth, and I want to fix this area. Whoops. This is a little off. Okay, I'm going to see about just right down here. And just want to let's see if that's going to. Okay, that seems to have helped a lot. I'm going to just come back here and just kind of try to make it diffuse into nothing. I would say you would probably want to cut this off, I don't know, somewhere around here. Hey, GK Wildlife Art, thanks so very much for stopping by. Wow, 5 thumbs up. Fantastic. That's really amazing. Thanks so much for the thumbs up. Very much appreciated. Here, I'm going to just take this random warm gray and just kind of get more personality happening in there. Hopefully subtle personality. Here I'm just going to come down and just trying to make it kind of disappear and not be too obvious. This is another problem area, but one thing at a time. Oh, let's see if this is dry. It's not really quite dry, but I do want to, let's see if we can get like this. I do want to try to lift up some of this paint right here. So here we're just painting this more or less with clear water, or so we hope. All these brown spots were not on these pears when we first started, but they're certainly out there now. And that is why we are in a big hurry to finish this this particular pear painting attempt, because, all right, let's see what happened. Nothing much is coming up. So I'm rubbing this with water because it is this particular area that is started making the pear on the right look like it is in front when it's actually in back. And so we're trying to get a little negative space right there. It's not really working. Paint's been on there quite a while. Okay. I'm just going to leave a little puddle there for a minute. See if that could help disintegrate the paint. It's already looking a little better as far as that goes. We do need more depth on the pear. This does not look like it's behind that at all. So that's something we got to be considering. Starting to get a little bit light. Messed up the whole connection, that is for sure. But, you know, it's easier to fix that than this thing we're trying to fix in here. There, starting to get much more brilliant. All right, let's just say that's as good as that's gonna get. This whole thing looks terrible, but anyway, I'm reminded that when I finished this, I thought it looked terrible. Now I think it looks okay. So let's hope the same thing. Did you guys have homework? Hey, what time do you have to go to school anyway? This is it's already 9:44. Where are you? Out west? Okay. Oh, I'm sleepy. Thank you for 5 thumbs up. That's very much appreciated. I gotta go to work. I'm gonna see about making that lighter. Just leave that puddle right there for a minute. And we're in a state of fluctuation here. It's not really, let's see about putting a highlight right here. Just we gotta break this up a little bit and imply depth. I don't know if any of this is gonna come off. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got a good highlight. Okay, cool. And then while we're at it, let's just get one right there. By breaking up these big planes of consistent color, which is making the pear look flat, then hopefully we are, you know, promoting a more 3D look. Let's see if this is going to be the one that says, aha, now we're going places. Oh, it's better. I like the way this whole thing looks, this curve. It's a good curve. It's, if the eye goes out here, it definitely comes back in here. And, you know, we can't ask for more than the viewer's eye to be going in a spiral right there in the center of the painting, right? Where are you from? You guys are talking to each other, right? Not me? Okay. We're in Florida. Anyway. I'm gonna see right here if we can just soften this edge and have another little glowing area. Let's see if that works. The paint's been on there for many days now, so I'm not going to be very hopeful on that, but let's see. Oh, this is all right. Okay. And this looks okay, but you know, the idea was to, whatever. The idea is to get a better connection for right there. I'm going to just try to fix up this area here. I don't know what is happening over here. Okay, that's cool. This, you know, whole little white thing there looks pretty dumb, but, you know, we're going to hopefully fix that later. I think I got to run. Oh, thank you for the compliment on the voice. That's good. Important to stay calm while you're getting frustrated doing watercolor painting, right? I think I'm gonna see about fix up this stem a little bit right here, because this, as we develop other areas, the stem, which was the shining star of this watercolor, is sort of getting diminished a little bit. So let me just see about get like a, see if we can just get here, and that's not really it. Try and get in here and say hello. I'm the stem. I'm the big stem. when you see me, the big stem, you're gonna know you're really looking at something here. Let's see about this. So I don't like to have the same color all the way through the stem. By having these different colors here, hopefully we're promoting the look of you know, depth in a 3D look. Just take a little bit of this paint off right there. It's looking good. I want to have some more contrast right here. Just looking for the good color for that. Okay. Let's see, we got something here already. I guess that's okay. I don't know about this top. We gotta get a like a golden right here. Let's see if we got that golden. I guess that's good. Try to go up here also. I don't know if that's good or not. Hopefully it's good. I guess it might be good. The stem here also looks great, but let me see if we can just hit it a little harder right here. Get this connector area better. That is not, not translating. Here we got this little sliver of white in there, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Get a little bit right here. And that stem's looking good. That stem, I guess, looks good now. Let's see about just if we can go right here. That is probably not where we want a warm gray, but whatever, we gotta just keep moving here. And I'm gonna try to close this off. I guess it's time to say goodbye to that white right there. And you know, this is kind of a rough connection there, but hopefully you can fix that later after that dries. I think this looks okay here, even though it's a little weird. Got this kind of like glowing highlight. This is supposed to be a shadow. I mean, if nothing else, this looks like it's in front of this, right? So that's a win right there. Anyway, this whole edge needs work. The stem looks great. I hope the whole painting could catch up to the stem. Hey, love your art. Subscribing. Thank you so much for subscribing. Much appreciated. And bye bye. Have a great day. Okay. And thanks for all those compliments on the stem. Okay. Anyway. Oh, well, 29 minutes. How about that? Okay, so we're making big progress here, aren't we? Hey, a bunch of hearts. Thanks so much. Okay. Let's try to get more stuff in there. Hey, Queen Corgi, you leaving too? Okay, everybody have a great day. All right, well, as we hurdle towards 30 minutes, I think it's almost time for me to take a break and I don't know what, go to work maybe. And well, we're making great progress. I'm really reluctant to keep painting this with when the models go away, but I think I really got to remove the models today. So anyway, I'm gonna break. Thanks everybody who stopped by. I think we really did wonderful things today with the two pairs paint from life, and it's a work in progress, but going pretty good. So I'll see everybody next time, and big appreciation for the 5